Happy holidays here in Splatoon. Do you like some frosty stuff? Because it's some Frosty Fest going on here in the plaza. Welcome to the holiday themed Splatfest. Look at Pearl with that bling. Dear God, she's super gold in this one.
I like gold.
Basically her mentality. So, welcome to the holiday themed Splatfest taking place after all the holidays are done. A little bad timing, but here we are.
It's still the holidays to us.
There's still a Christmas. We still got our Christmas tree up.
I mean, I'm starting to take some of it down now because, like, usually after New Year's when I start working on that.
You got the HDR up on your end, Amber. I just not saw the little screen.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
this is the plaza, and it's actually really cool because I like how they put a Christmas tree in it, basically.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed it was starting to snow.
Yeah, like a little flakes coming down, so you already know that you're in a climate that snows. It's really cool looking, honestly. No pun intended.
This one, by the way, everybody, if you couldn't tell, I mean, this is the second day it's going, but
yeah,
this was a 48-hour Splatfest.
Yeah, I mean, I usually do these on Saturdays. I haven't had a chance to play myself yet, so I'm just gonna jump straight into things. Yeah. I just really like how this area looks, though, in the winter theme. Like, you got icicles just kind of coming down in some areas in snow, and it looks like an overcast, too, which is a nice touch. I mean, there's nothing very different between Pearl Marina this time on, like, the holiday-themed Halloween Splatfest that they did a couple months back, because they were dressed up for that one, but this one, they're just in different color outfits like they usually are.
Wait, weren't they different colored, though, in the Halloween?
Well, they were wearing costumes as well, so yeah. They were different color, but they also had costumes.
I don't remember them wearing costumes.
Yeah, they did. It was like the one time they dressed up.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so just gonna jump straight into things. Are you currently in a game, or are you waiting to
I'm currently in the
jump
game. If you give me a couple seconds, I will join you.
Oh, okay, that'll work then, because I can just make a room. I was like, look at these 6 shades. Just for heads up, people, this is a special theme Splatfest, so they're giving away gear via the Switch news section on your system. So go into the news section and just grab this gear before this ends, because believe after the Splatfest is over, this stuff goes away. And it's like 4 free pieces of headgear. You get some nice New Year's glasses. You get eel cake hat, which is really weird. I dig it.
Yeah.
You got a festive party cone, which just makes you kind of look like a Christmas tree. And then the twisty headband, which is more of a Japanese tradition. So, not really my favorite. I'm gonna rock the glasses for this one. I think they look cool.
Yeah. Glasses look nice. I like them.
I like how they glow. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
They're like a giant glow stick on just on my head. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make a lobby now, so when you're done, you can just jump straight in.
I should be done. We're on the last 30 seconds.
Okay, so you're gonna be done in like a minute. Not a big deal. Gives me a chance to look over some gear anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to stick with the boots. I may want to swap it to the pull-ons instead. Actually, I'm going to try these because I haven't played much of this game since the major final update, which changed some abilities. Like, they combined the, what was it, like the bomb defense and also, like, it was like an ink up or something. They combined some chunks into one type. So I'm going to try these and see if this is any different. I know some ink ups I think were also combined too.
I think we won our game. So, yeah.
Are you gonna try to get the queen or king?
Yeah, it would be queen for me because I'm playing top queen.
Yeah, I'm playing the girl as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just gonna rock my splatter shot. Alright, cool. Thought we'd go with what I got. Yes, it's been a hot minute since last stream. Actually, the last time we did stream was the Splatfest, so New Year, same thing.
New Year, same me.
Pretty much. Literally nothing can change in between years. It's just, here's a new number. Now confuse you when you have to write it down. It's always the worst part, when you have to write the date and you keep on forgetting. Yeah. Now it's a different number to put on the year.
Well, at my job, we have to, like, for products, we have to put down the Julian date, which is literally the number, the numerical number of the day of the year. So it's just like, like last week when we came back, and I had to go put in a new number and whatnot. It was like I had to put in 004 because it was January 4th.
No, yeah, that's one of the easiest ones.
Oh, come on, Chatty. I don't want to do that.
What, update?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can always say no for now anyways. They have been updating it a lot from what I've noticed, which is a good thing.
Okay,
I'm still hoping that this chat program will one day be able to get an update that allows you to edit Twitch tags. I know it's a complicated thing they can't put in there yet because there's no... Like, they say they don't have the API for it, so it's just like no outside program to use with this software. So hopefully Twitch will actually do something to fix that issue so people can put in their software like Chatty, for example.
Oh, sorry.
Retry.
Retry. What is going on here? When error occurred while trying to replace an existing file, delete file, fail, code 32. Process cannot access the file because it's being used by another process. Okay.
Basically, all you're saying is Windows 10 is just doing its thing again, being confused.
Probably. Oh my gosh. Can I just hit ignore?
I would just say that for now, but if it keeps on doing that, they may just have to flat out cancel.
Okay.
Sometimes I have to do that, reboot the computer, and then whatever installs erroring like that works. It just... Windows 10. I swear, it doesn't make any sense, but that's just how it works.
SonicGhost 65. There you go. Now I'm in your chat.
Okay, so I'm expecting my performance in this game to go up by a lot because I'm playing with the Splatoon controller, so if it goes down, then I also know maybe I should just ditch the controller and go back to the Smash controller.
Oh, thanks, Lester.
Now, we will see. I wouldn't ditch this thing. I really like the look of this controller.
Yeah. I was like, that's a discontinued model, so you
better
not
I don't know why they discontinued these Pro controllers as fast as they did. Like, this and the Xenoblade controller got discontinued after, like, what, 2 or 3 months on launch?
Wait, is the Xenoblade one discontinued?
Yeah, I think that discontinued shortly after the game came out, too.
Oh my gosh.
Which I don't get why. Like, they had no time to really sell it before they stopped making the controller. Which really makes me hope that they're not going to do the same thing with the Smash controller that they made for Switch.
Yeah. By the way, for anybody asks, yes, we have white ink for our team. So...
I mean, honestly, it looks more silver to me here. Probably because of it just shining in the light. It looks more silver this time around. Like silver wrapping paper in a way.
Yeah, because it's got the gloss on it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you killed me for a second. Like, what? Did I just have a traitor on my team?
Wait, I don't understand. How did I not get kills for that?
Did you not?
Because
I saw you killing people. So that's weird if that's the case.
It didn't say, it didn't give me the notification I splatted someone.
That's really weird.
That is really weird.
This whole stage right now is really weird because I'm not expecting to have flutters in the middle of it. That's like a good and a bad thing, depending on how you look at it.
Okay, well, my title right now is Friend Fiend. I love that title.
Yeah.
Friend Fiend. I friend everybody on Facebook.
No, man, you're that person. No, man, sorry, you may get hurt in the process. Upgrade to Defender, then you'll be safe.
Friend Defender. I turn into Ike. I fight with my friends.
Yeah. Oh man, I was fighting an Ike earlier in Ultimate, and dear God. Dear God. They're very defensive.
You know what's funny, Lester? There's an actual character in Fire Emblem. His name is Urk.
Oh my God. So that little speech impediment of mine wasn't even wrong.
Yeah. Anyways, continue. I'm sorry.
But no, I was fighting an Ike earlier in Ultimate, and they're very defensive. Like, a lot of players I've seen playing Ike right now are very, very defensive.
I know that Snake is top tier now. Holy crap.
Oh, I was watching earlier, because there's some Smash tournaments going on. I was watching one earlier, and it was a competitive Snake player against another competitive Snake player, and I swear it was like watching a Michael Bay movie with all the dang explosions that was happening. Like, all you see were grenades and C4 and Stinger missiles. There's just bombs everywhere going off.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a rough start.
Dang it. That's okay. You win some, you lose some, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Getting close to level 18.
Yeah, getting there. I think that's close enough to getting to another weapon. I don't know if a weapon's on 18. I know for a fact there's one on 20.
Okay, what's going on with Chatty? Chatty's been weird. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to push yeah. There we go. Chatty being buggy as usual.
Not surprised.
Did you play all the DLC for Spider-Man yet last year?
I finished 2 of the packs so far. Right now, I'm about ready to start the last one, Silver Lining. So, it's interesting, though, because I won't really spoil things, but I'll just say, in the DLC, everybody dies in some way. Like, there's so much death in the DLC. I mean, just for reference sake, the second DLC starts with a whole bunch of cops dying. Like, wow. These DLC just makes everyone die, and now I'm depressed. But it's a lot of fun so far. They don't take too long to beat, honestly. Like, it took me about 4 hours to 100% like one of the packs.
Okay.
So it's like they're pretty lengthy, but at the same time they're not too lengthy. Like, I think they're about a perfect length because they're breaking them up into 3 different chapters basically, because they all kind of lead into each other. Like when you beat one, it'll say to be continued, then you just play the next one. Although, after I played the first one, didn't seem like anything got resolved in the second DLC at all, and it just raised more questions to me. So I'm really hoping the third pack will actually answer those said questions. I do like, because there's a plot point, though, where Black Cat has a son, but Spider-Man gets confused. Like, wait a minute, is that mine? Please tell me that's not mine.
Oh my god.
Like,
Oh my
because,
god.
yeah, it's implied that they were a thing at one point, and he was telling MJ about that. It's like, so Black Cat has a son. And she's like, oh. Like, it just, you hear the awkward pause, and she realizes what's really going on. So there's some funny moments in it, just like the main game.
I'm really liking the game so far from what I am just playing. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I mean, it's a lot of fun, yeah. It was probably my favorite game that released from last year.
Yeah. Besides, obviously, like, games like the Smash Brothers.
No, well, it chumps Smash to me. Like, Smash is great, but it does have some problems. I haven't ran into a single problem with Spider-Man outside of, like, tech issues, which don't even relate to the game.
Yeah.
But Lester, you stopped the car and it was still going.
Yeah. I mean, there are those tech issues.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh god, booyah bomb. I landed right in the middle of that.
I really did enjoy the Spyro Reignited trilogy, but there was a lot of problems that sapped the fun out of it for me.
Yeah.
And that was mostly in the third game. Like, 2 was okay, 1 was great, but 3 was an abomination to me. I hated it.
Wow, that's some strong words there. That's bad. That's a bad experience.
Well, it's just because it was a buggy mess. I posted a couple of those videos on my Twitter. I said, this is ridiculous how many bugs I've been running into. And there was like a couple of like times during like the skateboarding mini games where the frame rate would chug down to 5 or 6 frames per second. I was like, this is kind of unacceptable. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised it was this bad in performance, too, because Crash wasn't this bad, And it's kind of in the same scale that the Spyro trilogy tried to aim for, where a very realistic style graphics. But it did okay.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think there's any major performance issues I had with Crash. But Spyro, I noticed it right off the bat.
I don't understand. I guess it's because it's and I mentioned this to you last night, Lester. I said, it's probably because they're two different types of games. Like, Crash is literally a linear platformer, or Spyro is a big open world collectathon. That's mainly where the thing, I think the biggest issues come from, is just the type of games they are. But holy crap, Spyro 3 just irritated me. Like, I was having fun for the most part, but when I ran into tech issues, I got upset. Like, it was bad.
Like, that was kind of my issue going into those games, too, because that's why I can only play the first game for a few minutes at a time, and then just had to take breaks. Like, the motion blur really just makes me sick. And it really should not be that bad. I don't mind too many games with motion blur if it's done right, but Spyro is the exact opposite of that. They did not do it right at all.
No. I just, like, Spyro 1 was great for me. I liked it. Except for, like, I don't like what they did with Supercharge. Oh, great. We're fighting our own team.
Well, that didn't take long. I thought family was going to have more representation, not friends.
Yeah. I guess we were wrong about that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Which team is... This is Marina's team, right?
Yeah, Marina. Which I know that's the personal bias thing. But normally, it's... I don't know. I haven't noticed that personal bias being that much of an issue anymore. I think a lot of people just kind of stop doing that and just kind of pick whatever teams they either know they want to be on just for the idea of it, or just, you know, competitive sake. You choose that team, so I choose it too.
Considering the themes in Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 has some very questionable themes for Splatfest.
Yeah.
To be honest with you guys, it has had very questionable themes.
Oh, yeah. Like, I love the game, but man, I think Splatfest were probably better than Splatoon 1 still, and this is almost 2 years in.
Like, this is kind of a good thing, Splatfest. It's better than, like, you know, what was it, the ugly sweater and socks last year? Yeah,
that's true. That last year's was kind of lackluster in comparison.
Yeah, but yeah, I always felt like the Splatfests were better on Splatoon 1 because they had promotional ones, and I thought that was cool. Like, they had the Transformers one, they had the SpongeBob one, which made sense at the time. Like, SpongeBob, there were SpongeBob memes everywhere on Splatoon.
I mean, heck, there still are.
Yeah, it's just like the SpongeBob themed one was great, but and then they had the Pokemon one, which was my personal favorite Splatfest.
Yeah, because see, they've been doing some of those here, like the Smash one from last month, and then the Ninja Turtle theme one from earlier in 2018.
Yeah,
but that's pretty much it so far for promotional stuff. They haven't really done that much, and there's still time, but in comparison to what Splatoon 1 did in a year, this hasn't met it yet. And it's been almost 2.
I completely forgot about the Ninja Turtle one, to be perfectly honest, because, well,
we wasn't there.
There was like what, 4 or 5 of the Splatfests around that, like 5 weeks in a row or something like that.
Well, yeah, they had like 3 weeks worth of Splatfest with the turtle thing. Like, it was fun, but after a while, it kind of outstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
Because it was like one every week for 3 weeks. So if you want to play the other modes, like you want to play one of the ranked modes, for example, you're not doing that unless you make it a private lobby and have 8 friends, which is not going to happen for most people.
Yeah. But they had I didn't play the Smash one last month, and I wish I did, though.
I mean, it was fine, honestly. Like, I enjoyed it, but I enjoy things like this more because I actually change more of the world instead of just, here's the theme, pick your color, go. I am surprised, though, that the villains did win the Smash Team one. There's more heroes that people play in Smash, but yet villains had more than representation. To be fair, they were also better. So it was one of those moments, too.
It's like, do you want to play? You got Bowser, Ganondorf, King K. Rool, Wolf, and Ridley. It's just like, all these characters people have fun playing, so it's just like, I guess it would make sense. How did we lose that? We were
Yeah,
winning
the
for
last,
most
like,
part.
30 seconds was a bad push for us. We got really pushed back.
Oh, lordy. Very close to level 18. Just very close. Yes. Ace the base. You got the trophy. Ace the base.
Yeah.
I love how Spider-Man just leaves all the thugs in a giant web and just says, "Hey, here, cops, take them."
Pretty much. I think my favorite is when you're just doing the crimes out in the street and you just shoot web onto one of the goons, stick him to the cop car. It's like, well, there you go. I did your job for you. He's already ready to go in the car.
I think Amber found all the backpacks already. I was surprised by that.
Yeah, like, the backpacks are one of the easiest collectibles probably to get because they're on your map and they're very easy to see.
I need to probably play Red Dead 2 because I haven't had a chance to play it yet. But at this rate, I probably would have. Like, I said this earlier on my Twitter today because I was doing that one like for controversial gaming opinion, and I was like, one of them was Spider-Man should have won gaming, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I did enjoy Spider-Man more from what I played. And when I seen God of War, it looks fun, but I think Spider-Man just clicks with my personal taste more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably play God of War soon enough, like in the next couple weeks or so.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same. Thank you, by the way, for that.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. Well, hopefully you enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll probably will.
Enjoy your boy.
Enjoy your boy.
Splat that boy.
That sounds wrong.
I know it does. I'm gonna have to retract.
You're banned from Twitter.
Lester, I'm gonna have to call the FBI.
You're banned from Twitter for a day.
Wow, that's good. I need a break.
And Twitch, by the way.
Oh, good. I need a break. Watch some Smash and speedruns. Speedruns of Smash.
Yeah.
There you go. You get both.
I'm practicing for my Word of Life speedrun.
I've seen it. People beating in like 3.5 hours.
Ow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's the Big Mac strategy. Where you just use Little Mac, get a giant mushroom, and just punch everything. Done. I mean, it's effective. I've seen some people do that, and it's like, yeah, Michigan lasts like 3 seconds if you know what you're doing with Big Mac.
Apparently, like, freaking Olamar's red picking does so much damage.
It does. It hurts.
What else? Like, Incineroar. Holy crap. That dude's smash attacks do 70% damage one hit.
Well, yeah,
What
if he
the
has
fuck?
revenge going, yeah. They hurt.
You kind of got the rope thing.
I started throwing the ropes and everything. I love that. That's funny. Incineroar's a really fun character.
I don't know. I'm mixed on him because he's fun, but I hate his recovery. It's like one of the worst in the whole game.
It is, but I mean, you kind of had to trade off. You had to have
Yeah.
trade off something.
Like, that's my problem because I'm more of an aerial fighter, so having that as my big trade-off, it's like, ooh, I don't know about this. I swear his grab has so much priority too. Like, I play a Sonic against an Incineroar, and he grabs me out of a spin dash. Like, excuse me, mid-attack here.
Dadgummit.
That actually does not look like this big of a gap. That looks like it should be maybe a 2% gap at the most.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, gosh. Holy crap, Les, you're level 53. I just not realized that.
Yeah, keep in mind, I've been playing this since launch and very frequently. Like about 200 hours are clocked in this game.
I wonder if Steve's doing the Splatfest.
Well, I know he played some of it at least because I seen on my phone that he picked the family team.
Oh, he picked up the family team.
I like and don't like what they do on the mobile app for that because they abbreviate it, so it's just Team Fam. And it's like I get what you're doing, but man, I hate memes. Memes the lowest form of joke.
I was telling Amber earlier because I saw it on Twitter when the game first came out. I said I'm gonna go play some Spider Fam.
I literally had to ask what it was too.
I thought you could say the leave. Like I literally had to ask him to leave. He wouldn't do it.
I mean, I tried, but you know how it is.
He lives here. I'm like, oh damn it, I forgot about that part.
I tried, then I realized, oh, he won't have a place to sleep if I ask him to go.
I'm not worried about that.
Ain't the turf the most turf?
Yeah, I like how there's like a snowman drawn on that wall over there. Like, look to your right, snowman. Nice.
Oh, Lester, you have to say that when you see 69.
We'll get there.
You have to say nice.
Yeah, say like you mean it.
Nice. Do they just flat out tell Amber and Spider-Man? Do they just flat out tell you what the collectibles are?
Pretty much.
What? Oh my! Man, that was dirty. That was a dirty move, Splatling. I was on an ink rail path, and the Splatling just aimed at the rail, not me. So I died because I didn't have a rail to jump on. It was dirty.
That's dirty. That's very dirty.
Oh, I didn't watch it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, if you play the way you want to, Amber.
I think it's fun doing the collectibles in this game, because they're not hard to do.
Yeah.
The hardest collectible I found was the secret photos, and that's just because there is nothing in the game that keeps track of which photos you've gotten and which ones you haven't. The only way you'll know is if you go back to where that secret photo was taken, and it doesn't show up on your map. That's it. So, use a guide for that. That way you have a checklist. That's what I did. The game just tells you where they are anyways on the map if you have that perk equipped, so I just figured it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just use a guide just so I don't forget which ones I've grabbed. Wait, there's two guys in that?
So far, it's pretty easy on collectibles.
Yeah. Again, I think the hardest one is just secret photos, but you don't do that until like endgame. And you don't even need to do that technically. It doesn't even count for the actual 100% completion. I found that weird. Like, when does that not count? It's just a little side thing.
Maybe they just wanted to make collectibles not, you know... They wanted the collectible in the game that didn't have any effect whatsoever.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they are.
I mean, it'd be fun to get them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I ended up doing it anyways, so... It's not hard to do.
Ow. Dang,
I want to platinum this game too because I was not from Jared.
It's one of the easiest platinums I've done in a while, so you can definitely do it. Most of the trophies you get just by playing the game, basically.
I kind of figured.
I mean, some of them are kind of obtuse. Like, there's one where you have to trip mine 10 enemies on each other. That one takes a bit to get if you don't know how to use the trip mine.
Oh.
But that's like one of the hardest ones.
Amber,
and that's not that
Amber
bad.
has to stop what she's doing every time Jameson comes on the radio.
Yeah, I hate when he comes on and I'm about ready to swing to a crime. It's like, yeah, thanks. I was wanting to hear that, but I can't because I'm in a crime now. Luckily, you can just replay the podcast if you just pause the game.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Bring me a picture of Spider-Man!
Yeah, I love just how much, though, people just think he's basically the Alex Jones of Spider-Man. Because he acts like it in this game. It's so, like, it's just so strong.
It's really obnoxious, and it's funny because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amber's been playing this game a lot since we got it, and she's happy with it, so.
I wanted to play this. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm glad you did, because I was... When Lester started saying how much he liked this game, I was like, oh, I kind of want to pick it up then.
I mean, it's a really good one, and I played a lot of the movie tie-in game, Spider-Man 2, back on GameCube. So it's very similar to that, and that's
Did it
one of my
remind
favorite
you a lot
games
of-
in that series.
Yeah. You said this beat it though.
Yeah,
Beat
it definitely did. I wasn't expecting it to top Spider-Man 2, but it did.
Well, Insomniac's a good studio. I always like Insomniac Studios.
Oh yeah, like I want to play the Xbox One exclusive they made that's now on PC. You know, Sunset Overdrive.
That sounds
I've heard that
familiar.
one was a underrated game on the platform. Yeah, I also, speaking of which, I just found out recently that Recore was already on PC because of the Game Anywhere program, but it just got on Steam around the same time, I think, as Overdrive did. It was like late last year they put it on Steam.
Oh,
Which is
speaking
weird.
Of which, Recore was never like an Xbox exclusive game, so it can show up on like the Switch and PS.
Technically, because that's why it's on Steam. I think they had an exclusivity with Microsoft for a while, but it wasn't console exclusive forever.
Because there's rumors going around right now. Do you remember Super Lucky's Tale?
Yep.
It's possibly coming to Switch.
I can see that. It's a game I can see on that platform.
I mean, I can see it too, but it was like, wasn't that Microsoft exclusive? Then I thought about it. I was like, I guess it really wasn't. Was it? It just was exclusive at the time.
I think they helped publish it for something. I don't know the exact, but yeah, it was like console exclusive for a bit. But it doesn't mean it doesn't has to always be. Again, I don't really know the specifics on that. Haven't really looked into it. Okay, yeah, that's bad. I have a rough start here in this game.
Oh gosh, freaking Tenta missiles.
Yeah, I was trying to launch mine, and then there was a blobler lily right behind me, so I stood no chance. I got blobbed.
Ow.
But I not help I'm not using my normal gear setup too, because these glasses have nothing. They have nothing on them at all, besides like an ink resistant thing. So that's not helping.
Hey, Super Spyro, how are you today?
Hey, how's it going? This is a badge. Oh, it's a direct relief badge. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know they actually made badges for that, because I know they were doing a whole thing on Twitch where you donate a bit to the channel, they gave a portion of it to direct relief, but that's cool they made a badge for it.
Oh my gosh. They're just storming the base right now.
It's good to see that you had a good holiday. Like, glad to hear it.
Yeah, that's good, Super Spyro. You had a good holiday. I'm glad you had a lot of fun with your friends.
Yeah. I'm just glad the holidays are over, to be honest. I'm just ready to have things go back to normal.
Yeah, I know you kind of had a rough holiday this
Yeah, don't really want to talk about it, to be honest.
Just this week.
Oh, it's a bomb!
No, you started saying he had his holiday this week. I'm like, man, last year you're celebrating late.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know,
I mean, I was that busy.
Splatfest?
Yes.
We're just gonna call those. We're just gonna call these Splatfest from now on. Hey, you want to get together and play some Splatfest? Have some much fun in this Splatfest.
It's like the whole, do you want to get together and smash me?
No,
One of my favorite images that actually is going around is the clip of Isabel from the reveal trailer when she turns around. It's like, they want me to smash, but they just changed the words. It's like, they want to smash me. Like, I want to use that now anytime someone asks me if they want to play Smash. I'll just send that picture to them.
No, it was funny because when you guys were saying Splatfest, the thing that kind of reminds me is like, oh, so we're just gonna get together and start venting to each other.
Oh my god.
No,
About
that's a
bullshit.
bitch fest.
You were spat. You're making some spats. Man, we got kind of like destroyed.
Yeah, no, that was a rough game. Like, that was not a good one at all for me.
Oh,
Most
and
of it, I
Lon-
was just dying.
I think I'm gonna change my gear real quick. Because honestly, roller's not really working now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the rolling as much in this one as I did in the original. I don't know why. It's because I swapped the control type now to motion. Maybe it's just because of the extra fling. It's a little more awkward. I don't know, but I don't like playing it as much as I did in Splatoon 1.
Yeah.
Also, just sent you the picture on Discord I was talking about, and I love it.
They want to smash me? I bet y'all. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say this to people, but I'm sure the furry kind would.
Yeah, I mean, that's why that image exists. There's another version of that of her blushing, so that should just tell you what that means.
Well, I've been seeing a lot of people like messing around with the camera mode, and you know, whenever like people eat the spicy curry, they're blushing, and
Yeah.
now like, they're doing that a lot with like the female characters, a lot with that effect. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys! Stop.
I mean, I'm not surprised. That happens all the time. It just loaded us up as a 4-win streak. Did you not see the last game? If that's a win, I'm confused.
Maybe it was for their team,
But like the other two people on our team, yeah.
Don't seem like a 4-win streak.
Yeah. Man, you just lost. That's a win streak. Excuse me? That's not how wins work. Winning means you don't lose.
It just reminds me of that one meme from The Simpsons, where Bart has the cake and says, "Well, at least you tried."
Yeah.
Keep forgetting the button though for throwing bombs is R. Can you play this game with a GameCube controller?
I think I wouldn't recommend it because you won't be able to use your squid form or shoot.
Yeah. I know.
Because L and R are L and R on the GameCube controller. They're not mapped to the Z buttons at all. I think maybe at the most you can shoot because of Z, but that's it. No squid for you.
Ah! Splatted by Ink Rush.
I mean, honestly, I could probably try playing this game with the GameCube controller because of that 8-bit DOE adapter I have. It just converts the GameCube controller into a Switch controller anyways, and because of it, I can map my buttons accordingly. So I can change the mapping style just to have the L and R buttons be the Z buttons. Still means I can't throw bombs easily, though.
Because I know you can play Mario Kart 8 with the GameCube controller.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly still wouldn't. It'd be a cool novelty, but it would just not be as comfortable. Especially because I'm used to gyro.
I use tilt controls.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm tilting everywhere. I mean, so much so my bomb stuck in my foot. That's a bad spot for it.
Oh, did you see what I posted about when I told you about my controversial gaming opinions? I wrote one for Star Fox Zero. I feel like people say that like, that's just a bad game just because it's like, oh, ew, motion controls. I'm like, y'all play Splatoon with freaking gyro on. What's the difference?
Yeah, really. It's not any different in my opinion.
It's not really that different. And if you play Kid Icarus Uprising, it's the same freaking control scheme too.
Oh man, it's a worse control scheme there. I don't like the control scheme much in Uprising. It's hand crampy.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying, it's like y'all saying it's a good game. Those are good games, and you do the controls. They're like, and now Star Fox, ew. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. And I know you feel the same way I do. Star Fox Zero.
It's a good game. That's the thing. Like I enjoy Zero. It's one of my favorites in the Star Fox series, but I don't get where all the hate comes from.
I think it honestly is my favorite next to 64, which, you
yeah.
know,
I mean, I still prefer 64 a little bit more, but it's so close to me, honestly.
And I bet you any amount of money you probably prefer 64 from nostalgia's sake.
Well, yeah, because I kind of grew up with that a little bit, too. I mean, I didn't own it until Wii VC, but I played a lot of it on the N64 back in the day, at like my babysitter's place.
Yeah. I'm a friend.
I thought he was going to say that's my baby. I was like, okay, Lester, we know
at my baby's place, you know, when they had the N64.
I need to go back and play. I've only ever played Star Fox 64 one time. I only ever did one route. So it's just like I didn't play the full experience. I'll probably end up streaming that game eventually sometime. Oh, speaking of which, I need to make an update about that. I won't be streaming until not this Tuesday. I know, but in case anybody is, I'm going to say it here, but I won't be streaming on my Twitch until Not this Tuesday, but the next Tuesday. Currently, right now... Huh? Oh. Oh, Jamerson came on. That's why you were...
No.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
I was wondering, lost train of thought. What's going on?
Sorry. Amber had touched my back, and I was like, wait, what's going on? And I thought she was motioning me to say something. I'm saying something I shouldn't be saying. And I looked at the TV, and I was like, oh, Jamerson's on. Okay. And I was like, well, that's why she did that.
It's Jonah Jameson hour. Let's go.
Anyways, I will not be streaming on this Tuesday because this week my parents went on a cruise, so I'm having to go to bed at like 7 o'clock at night, so that way I can get up and do the bowling alley before I go to work.
Oh wow. So like 2 jobs one day now. That's gonna be rough.
Yeah, so I just like I'm gonna push back my stream.
Our life in general.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for a lot.
That's why we're so freaking tired all the time. That's why we fall asleep during your streams last week.
Yeah.
Nah,
Good. I just thought it was boring because I know that has to be the case.
No, Lester. I know you're joking, but that is not the case.
You sure?
And that's-
I'm pretty sure I am not. I know I am.
But yeah, that I forgot to mention that. I didn't know if I told you that. I'm not gonna speak.
Yeah. I mean that makes sense because I'm not gonna be really doing much next week either. I'm technically not starting the streaming schedule back up until like midway through the month, just because. I mean, I still got some stuff going on, still wrapping some stuff up because of holidays, because extra work because of that, which I need. But at the same time, I want to watch some of Austin Getting Done Quick. That does technically start tomorrow, and I don't usually like streaming during the marathon, so I'm just not going to.
Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, I'm probably.
And then like, what was it like? The 22nd or so, like I'm probably not gonna be around for your stream then because I'm gonna go watch Super. It's so hard right now avoiding spoilers. It is the worst. It is literally the worst. People have already made reviews about the Japanese version. Like, can you wait, please? It comes out in like another week and a half or so in the States. Wait.
I want to see Brawly too. Please leave.
Yeah, and we usually go to movies on Tuesdays. That's usually the best day to go to our theater, so that's what I'm waiting on.
I don't blame you. I hope you like the movie.
I mean, I probably will because I like pretty much all of the movies, even the ones people don't like. I like Bio Broly. Come at me. It's definitely one of the worst, but I still get enjoyment out of it.
You like Evolution? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's not even a movie. Come on.
Did we lose this one?
Oh, that was weird. At the very end of the game, I jumped on the side rail and I was standing, but then I just slid off and fell down the pit anyways.
Oh gosh.
I don't know how that happened. The snow did it. That's how. Slippery.
Anybody hear that? I heard somebody shoot a web on the floor. I'm a friend defender. Hey,
Yeah, I just leveled up to Defender.
When does this Splatfest end?
Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. So I got plenty of time to get
Yeah,
to it.
it's still almost like another full day.
Okay. I got all the time in the world.
Yeah, because I'm not very worried about getting to that rank tonight either for the same reason. I mean, I may go for like 2 hours so at the most.
Okay.
And then just like maybe play some of this off stream my own time tomorrow. I still also got to play like the couple rounds of the spear board thing in Smash to get the ones from this event. I don't want to miss them.
I need to go do that too. I think I'll do that tonight. I'll hopefully do it tonight.
Yeah, because usually when I've been playing the game, I've just been playing the online mode for now. I kind of forgot the event just started.
Well, shoot. Amber, do you want to record tomorrow if we get time?
No, game's done quick.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Just record during one of the games you don't care about. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could actually.
I mean, honestly, I think the starting gate for this year's GDQ is kind of lackluster until the night, because then they have a lot more of the heavy hitters. Like, they're starting with Hollow Knight, and I'm kind of surprised they're starting with an indie, not gonna lie. I mean, Hollow Knight's probably one of the most popular indies out there, that's for sure. Especially in the Metroidvania scene. So I get it. But it's definitely different.
I mean, I kind of want to. It's just like I don't know how I'm gonna want to structure the classic run-throughs on our playthrough because I don't know. I want to play through a couple modes of classic, but I also wanted to try to see if we can get to 9.9 on one of them.
Yeah, I can get you because it's weird how classic's structured for this one when it comes to difficulty. Because the highest mode you can pick is not is 5, but you have to work your way up to 9. That's how it works this time around.
That's how it works. Okay.
Yeah, because when you select it, then like I said, you can only select 5 as your highest. You have to keep on winning your games and do well in those said games, and then it'll just level up your difficulty from there. Like, in one run, I actually made it to the final boss of my classic mode, one of the characters, at 9.9. So all I had to do was just win. Didn't matter how good or bad I did. And I was still guaranteed the 9.9 in the end.
It doesn't lower, does it?
It does if you do lose, yeah. Like, if you lose and you have to hit continue, it will lower. But it won't if you use a classic mode ticket.
Okay.
Although I don't... It's weird, because I don't think it levels you up that much, though, if you use a classic ticket from a continue. Because I had one run where I died at 9.5, and I did not want to do all of it again, so I just used a ticket. And I got 9.8 out of that fight. So, I feel like if I didn't use a ticket and didn't die, I probably would have had 9.9 on that run.
No. Oh, lordy.
Yeah, this is pushback mode. I literally can't move the game. Something's telling me family's gonna win this one. Just call it a hunch.
Yeah. Probably. Would be surprised.
I mean, right now the map rotation really isn't helping much. These are not good maps for me. Like this one in particular. The camp one, I do better in ranked modes because the gates are always down. But in Turf War, I'm not used to the gates being up all the time.
So they were like, oh, we got backup here, and then Spider-Man's like, oh, I had backup. Oh, right, nobody likes me.
Yeah, I can relate on that one in so many levels.
Lost her!
Nobody likes me. I'm glad that they put Yuri Lowenthal as Spider-Man, though. He's a good Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Yeah. I thought you talking about Yuri like the cop. It's like, that's not
No,
the same person.
Yuri Lowenthal. Sorry. I just like, he's my favorite old voice actor. So,
Yeah, he's a really good one, yeah.
The fact that they got him as Marth now, it fits him. Like his character fits Marth. So.
Yeah, it's so weird to hear Marv have an English voice actor and Cloud's just Japanese.
I know.
It could show where the priorities went.
Yeah.
Thanks, Square.
Well, you can actually thank Nintendo for finally giving both Roy and Marth freaking English voice actors, because they started doing that with I think Warriors kind of like was how they like, okay, we need to give Marth a voice like a English voice actor because it's not going to make sense. He's like,
yeah,
this is kind of this isn't a game where it's only text box you're reading. You gotta have voice acting in this game. So
well, that's pretty much what they tried to do in like Breath of the Wild for that example too, because they knew just reading everything wouldn't be enough in some areas.
Yeah. But yeah. So they had Yuri Lowenthal do Marth's voice since Warriors, and they had him do he's a voice actor Marth in the Heroes mobile game. The Fire Emblem Heroes mobile game, and now I guess they reused a bunch of clips from Heroes for Marth and Roy in Smash. I've noticed because I noticed the Black Knight's voice clip when you summon him from an assist trophy. It's the exact same stuff from Heroes. Like they literally reused his lines.
I mean, they do it all the time. Young Link still has most of his lines from Melee, and Fox has all his lines from 4, but with some new ones here and there as well.
Yeah,
they do it all the time.
Yeah. I know Snake got new voice acting. Or new voice lines. Like,
Yeah, because a
the
lot of
whole
them were
there.
reused from Brawl, but there are some new ones.
Yeah. Like the there. That's new. I remember him saying
Yeah.
that.
You know where that comes from?
Where?
When you fight Rex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like
And where you fight the ninjas in Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear Solid 2.
oh, okay. But trying to think like Roy's voice actor. His name is Ray Chase, and he does a good Roy. Like he really did a good job of like doing Roy's voice as the Japanese voice in a way. Like it's like the same inflection in his tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He sounds exactly like the Japanese voice.
Yeah, I can see it in some of the things he says.
So Ray Chase did a good job of playing Roy. So of course he's the same voice actor from Hero. So
Yeah, so he already had that direction.
yeah, the thing that bothers me is that Cloud still has a Japanese voice.
Yeah, because
Oh
Square
my
barely
God.
gave him anything. Like, they did not let him re-record lines, because they're all the same lines from Smash 4. And no new music. Not even an exclusive character or artwork for Spirit. It's just Smash 5 artwork. So, yeah. Thanks for being stingy.
Thanks, Square. I mean, we'll be honest with you, from the way the data mined from that update just recently, sounds like they're prioritizing another freaking franchise over Final Fantasy. It's just like, why? Final Fantasy is your biggest franchise, and yet you only put 2 freaking songs in Smash.
I mean,
That's kinda silly.
they're weird about things right now, too. I mean, look at all the push that Square's been doing with, like, Dragon Quest, and now they're pushing it to, like, Kingdom Hearts. So,
Yeah.
they've been doing, like, multiple things, depending when what comes out.
Well, when Kingdom Hearts comes out, that's going to be the biggest seller for the next couple of years, probably.
Well, Kingdom Hearts probably be their big thing for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that, I think they said that 2019 is going to be the year of 7 or something like that, they say, as PR, so they're going to try to talk more about Final Fantasy VII's remake, which makes sense after having Kingdom Hearts be done. Of course, you can shift your focus now to something you announced like 5 years ago and have no work on.
They got Kingdom Hearts done. They've got Final Fantasy 15 all the way done. I know they kind of copped out.
I'm about to say, they technically don't, but they don't care at this point.
Yeah, I know they kind of copped out the last minute, but you know, they're done with 15.
Please tell me we didn't lose to a team that didn't even ink their base. I'm mad.
Oh my gosh, I'm mad too.
They didn't even try. They were just going for the kills. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Also, in this lighting, I swear, my character looks like she has an orange face. Like, it's super orange.
She's got those spray-on tans.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's got a flashy costume to feed his gigantic, massive ego. Oh, Jameson. Bring me pictures of Spider.
I swear, if you say that one more time.
Would you like to watch the original trilogy, Amber? Have you ever watched all the movies?
Yeah, but it's been years, so I'd like to watch it again.
It's weird that the third one is the only one available on Netflix for some reason.
Oh my gosh, really?
Consider it to be the worst out of the trilogy, and it's the only one they bother having on there.
Yeah. That's silly. Yeah, the third one's not. Yeah. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's just that compared to the other two, it's definitely not as good.
It's not bad, but compared to the other two, it's bad.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, not a real way to word that. It's like, it's not bad, but it's not good.
I'm just joking, Lester. I love the music when you're spinning around though.
Oh yeah, the music effects that they
Yeah,
do.
they use dynamic music in Spidey, which is nice. A lot of games are starting to do that now. That's why everyone keeps on saying you feel like the Spider-Man in that one, because it just feels like one of the movies.
I'm actually kind of liking this game better than Batman Arkham Asylum. I like that game.
I mean, I do too, but also I like Spider-Man more than Batman, so that's also why.
I'm kind of, yeah, you're right, Lester. Batman's like the only superhero from DC that I like. I don't really even like the other ones that much.
It's funny because Aquaman was out in theaters, and I kept on seeing commercials for it, and it said the #1 rated superhero movie out there. Like, have you guys not heard the reviews about the Spider-Man movie that's out right now? Have you not heard?
Yeah.
I think that one actually got some of the most highest reviews that any comic book movie's gotten in a while. And they're like, no, Aquaman did better. No, it didn't. No, it did not.
It's not like, I hate DC. If you're a fan of DC, that's fine. I don't know. I feel like Marvel had more character development in their game.
Though they usually put more effort into stuff when I see nowadays, too. Like, DC, I don't know. It just feels like it's very much the same. Also, speaking of DC, I think we did have a disconnect. Our one dually guy is not coming back.
Oh, no. That means we gotta play this whole game with 3 people.
Here comes the handicaps. I'm stuck in the rain. Get out.
Yeah, Spider-Man's probably. I'm liking it from what Amber's playing on it.
You want to play it too, don't you?
I want to play it eventually.
I'll let you play it later.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll play it. I'll play it when you finish.
Yeah, because in the end of the month I'm going to be all about that Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I know. And Resident Evil too.
Yeah, I'm going to be busy. Sorry, Spider-Man.
Yeah, luckily there's really nothing coming out in January I care about. Like, the Mario stuff is really the only thing, and I own both of those technically. So it's not even a rush.
You're not gonna get. Have you played No More Heroes?
I don't care. I don't have any of them. I never played them.
Okay.
From what I've seen, though, in this one, it doesn't really look interesting to me. But to be fair, it's a minigame thing, and I'm mixed on those.
I'm gonna probably. I don't know. I'll probably play my next game I'll play is probably Dragon Quest 11 because I always wanted to play it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that was a really solid RPG.
When's it coming to Switch?
I don't know.
Maybe a year or so from now.
We don't even know if it's gonna be like, if it's supposed to come out this year, but we don't know if that's Japan, not the rest of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they haven't said anything really. They just said it's coming now to the system because they are starting the work on the Switch version now, even though they technically were supposed to before they even worked on the PS4 version.
Oh, that still bothers me. It's like I'm kind of glad they're still working on it, and not canning it. Like that was my biggest worry, is they're gonna can it, but no, they're working on it. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. But I just really wish it came out day and day with the PS4 version.
Well, but the problem by the time it comes out, it's not going to be as relevant to some people, so they may not even care.
Yeah. Well, actually, this version, the Switch version, is sounding like it's going to be the complete version. Like, the actual, like, definitive way to play the Dragon Quest 11. And not only that, because I think if I remember correctly, I don't know. I haven't played PS4, so I'm sorry if I'm getting misinformation. But I don't think the PS4 version has voice acting in it.
I'm not sure either, yeah.
I don't think it has voice acting, and apparently the Switch version's supposed to be getting it. It's like,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they patch it in to the PS4 version, because I've done that before with games.
Yeah. Amber likes that you can run up walls.
It kind of creeps me out in a way.
I mean, you can also do it on Spider-Man 2, so that was like a natural instinct when I was running on the wall. I just held the run button. It's like, oh yeah, you can do this. Alright. Makes sense.
Oh, it's the Avengers building!
Yeah, you get a trophy if you climb out on top of it and perch on the very high point of the building. So, free trophy.
Really?
Yeah, it's a free trophy.
Press L3 to perch near ledge.
Oh, highest point, he said, though.
Yeah, you had to climb all the way on the top of that. So you may be a bit... It's one of the highest buildings in New York. You know, not counting Empire State, because that's definitely the highest.
Thanks, Stark.
Gotta show my money.
L2 and R2.
What's the highest? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hero for hire.
Hero for hire.
Is that it, Lester?
Yeah, that's it. There's a lot of suits in that game, even with the DLC, that, you know, reference a lot of Avengers-related things. Like, they have the suit from Spider-Man Homecoming in there, which is the one that both you start out in that movie, where it's his little jerry-rig suit that's just a hoodie, and then there's also the other one where it's the one made by Tony Stark himself.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, those are nice touches. And I think the DLC actually adds like an Iron Man style suit in the game.
I kind of need to go back and watch like the older one, the other Marvel movies.
I want to see Venom at one point just to check it out. It's weird, it's not on Netflix, but at the same time it makes sense because Marvel is being very stingy about stuff on Netflix now. Like, Disney themselves are just pulling pretty much all their stuff off. Anything that's not their own streaming service, which I hate. That's such a bad idea.
Yeah, I wish they could.
I mean, it's nothing surprising because Disney does that all the time with their properties. They're just very stingy about their stuff and they try to monopolize it. So that's why anytime you hear Disney buys X franchise or company, that's why there's worry.
Yeah. Well, I think what's going to happen is, I think I mentioned this before, that they're, like, every company's wanting to start their own streaming service now because, let's face it, guys, cable's dying.
Oh yeah, it's been dying for years, but
It's been dying for years, but
like now it's getting worse.
Writing's on the wall, pretty bad.
Yeah.
But, yeah, streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, all that other jazz, they're all killing the cable industry.
I mean, it's kind of cheaper
Yeah.
just to watch them.
In a lot of senses, yeah. Although some of them try to get you, like, one thing I hate about how Hulu tries to get you is like, yeah, you buy the service and then you have to buy like 3 other services to get the most out of Hulu, which makes no sense. Like, you need stars or like ABC and stuff to watch certain shows, which makes no sense. Why are you buying a subscription to buy a subscription?
Yeah, that's silly.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it.
How much did we spend for Hulu, Amber?
Like $6 a month right
Like
now.
$6 a month.
For
Yeah.
now. This is,
I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, I always would like invest into that if you don't have cable. Like, from what I've seen, just like nothing on there I'm interested in at all that I can't already watch because I have a cable subscription still. Since I'm kind of forced to have it without my bill going up by like triple.
I got hammered by
Yeah, I just did too, and because of it, we were losing the game now. Like, the heck happened that last 10 seconds?
Yeah, we were doing just...
They literally went from danger to us being in danger in half a minute. What the hell? Why?
Gosh darn it. I like that you can just pull down environmental objects on top of thugs.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That was kind of annoying though, one of the DLC missions, because that was actually one of the challenges you had to do, and I had no idea what they meant by it. Because, like, what was it? Kill 15 enemies with yankable objects. But my mind first said, yankable object? That means yank the weapons out of their hands and throw it back at them. That's not what they meant. Yank down a ceiling fan or a bunch of barrels.
Lester, I
A
got
little
DC'd.
confusing. Well, no, we didn't, because the map's just updated.
Oh, is that why we got DC'd?
Yeah, so now we got the Wanamall, the Albacore Hotel, and, you know, good old Shifty.
50.
I'm actually going to take this moment just to get up real quick and go ahead and stretch. So go ahead and take a quick break, and when we come back, more Splat.
I found the SpongeBob fun post.
I kind of figured you would. All right, so we'll be back in just a moment. Sit tight. All right, we're back. Let's play some more Splat. So I'll go ahead and make a new lobby here, so we can go ahead and just queue back in.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm still a little, my stomach's hurting a little bit from dinner.
Too much pizza.
I ate too much pizza.
How many slices did you have?
We went to Domino's and we had gotten a large pizza and I ate like, what, 6?
6 out of the 8.
So that was
Ah,
really
okay, so that
hungry.
explains it.
I ate too many pizzas.
You want to go get some more?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
my
that-
stomach hurts.
Alright, well, how do you solve this hunger problem that you have with more food?
Friends, you have the lobby. There you go. No mic. Oh, I wonder why. Because you have to do your mic over the freaking phone.
I mean, do you want to run like 10 wires from your phone just so you can hear the game, hear people talking and chat? I don't think so.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I thought I pushed
I,
ready.
I thought you were like looking through your weapons or something. That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh, I was like, what's going on? I was looking at it. I was like, well, why aren't we doing anything? I was like, oh, because I haven't pushed A, dummy.
Oops.
Oops. I hate that when that happens. At least you figured out the shield guys.
Yeah, they're not so bad now.
Yeah, Amber was having trouble with the shield guys earlier. And I said, well, if I remember the tutorial, it said if you push circle, you slide underneath them.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they want you to do. There is a perk you can, well, not perk, a skill that you can unlock later where you can just pull the shields off the enemies, which kind of helps a bit too.
Okay.
Good.
The perch takedowns is they have to be right underneath you on a perch, and then you push square. I think that's what.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They're the
I thought-
better out of the two stealthy takedowns you can do from a distance because you pull the enemy to you, so there's a better chance that you can do that and not get spotted. Because sometimes when you do that stealth takedown with triangle, they'll hear you, and that's happened to me plenty of times. Especially in the missions where you can't get caught. Yeah, try to do more purchase. Screwballs are definitely the worst when it comes to the DLC. Some of her stealth missions also introduce something that they didn't have in the main game, where there are motion sensors going all over the place, and if one of those get you, then that's an instant mission fail. So you may want to be careful there. That's my problem. Sometimes I swear those tripwires are in some of the worst possible spaces to see because they're blue, and if that floor is blue, you're not gonna see that spot. Happened to me a couple times.
How much was it for the DLC for all the DLC?
If you get the whole pack, it's like $25. I actually would pay like 10 because I had $15 of credit because of that promotion thing they did for Twitch Prime members, and basically got me a free copy of GTA 5.
Oh, okay.
All I had to do was just, buy a copy of that for 15, and they give you $15 credit. Like, all right, sure, I guess I'll take a third copy of GTA 5. Why not? Get it for the PS4 this time. I like blue.
Oh my gosh, Jamerson really is a freaking conspiracy theorist.
Yeah,
Holy crap,
I love him,
like,
and I love him in that game for that reason. This is so hilarious.
It's like, you do!
Then fire yourself.
Yeah, but then rehire yourself.
So,
There it is.
you gotta clip that, Amber.
Okay, how do I do it again?
Push the share button. Go to hit video clip, and then you can add it. They don't want you to fire yourself. They don't want you to rehire yourself.
That's one of my favorite clips. It's just so good.
Your job hangs by a thread. Alright, where would it be?
One of the things he said to me in one of the DLCs was like, I could run this show by myself. I swear I know how to use this technology.
I want you to rehire yourself after this ends.
Yeah, definitely didn't win that one, but dang it, we tried. Look at my streak there. You can see I tried in the end.
Oh no. God. Have we been losing all night, Lester?
Mostly, yeah. You're not wrong. It's the shades, isn't it? Do I gotta put back on my safari hat? Is it not the year of 2019? Do I have to just wear my safari hat from 2015? I gotta go back in time. I'm gonna change hats.
Okay.
I mean, I'm getting perks, so what am I gonna get here? Gonna get something useful? No, it's just a super jump up, which I already have on my shirt, so...
Oh, are you back?
Not gonna help. No, I'm just changing my gear. I'm still in the lobby.
Okay.
I just gotta make it quick, because it will try to set me in whatever I have. I don't know what's a good thing to use. That's the problem. There's not really that many good things I can have for this kind of set. Rock these doilies a little bit longer and see how it works.
Then rehire yourself. He said, Jared, go fire yourself after commercial. Or go to commercial, fire yourself. Then rehire yourself after commercial's over.
I'm so glad we caught that on stream. That was like the one I was looking forward to after Lester told us about it.
It's definitely one of my favorites. I swear, it's just so good. Yeah, this map is so simplistic, but I swear, I just love it just because it always makes me think of the first game, because it's from the first game, and I have memories.
Yeah.
Good times. Let's go back to that one. Hey, let's all remember the Wii U existed.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but Wii U bundles are actually going up on Amazon.
Yeah, I've been hearing they go up to like $800, which is insane, because no one wants them, but at the same time, they're becoming rare since they're out of print. And it's weird. It's all the gamepad's fault. You know it's the gamepad that's driving up the price, because you need to use the system.
Yeah.
Guard that thing, it's like your precious child. Don't let it out of the house.
I'm glad I kept my Wii U.
I mean, I never would have got rid of mine. Mine's still set up. I don't use it that much now, but it's still ready to go when I need it.
I mean, I still use mine a lot because, well, I have to record on it, so.
Yeah. I mean, I did a decent amount last year for that same reason. No, I almost got the dang sniper with my baller and it just jumped.
I literally just saw from the kill cam him super jump away from your blast.
Yeah, you see how close that was?
Yeah.
That's so dumb. I don't know how I didn't hit him. Heck, half the time I do that, I'm in mid-jump and I still die, so how did he live?
Yeah. If I actually paid you, you'd be half a salary cut in half.
Oh yeah, that's his whole shtick. He's always been mean.
That's why when Peter went up to him the first movie, he started laughing. Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's one of my favorite reaction clips of his. He just laughs so hard. Like, you serious?
Oh, you serious?
What is that, like a podcast he's
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing a podcast.
No, what was it? I know it was from one of the original. I think it was from the first Spider-Man trilogy movie, where I think he said he can get pictures of Spider-Man or something. Then he just laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you serious?
What, you're serious?
Now what the heck? I got the no-scope snipe. I didn't even ink a good chunk of their base. Please tell me they didn't win with that. I'm gonna be mad just like last time. Stop making me mad.
So.
I thought I was already
Oh
mad
my
enough in Smash.
gosh.
Yep, I'm mad. What makes me more mad? Splatoon or Smash right now? It's hard to tell.
Man, this is kind of bothering me. We were losing so much. I mean, it's not. It doesn't really matter. I don't care. But it's just like,
Yeah, pretty much.
like all of these have been like losses. I'm halfway to champion. I still have to. I'm like 203 on defender. Right
Yeah,
now,
I'm probably gonna
so.
go hard in this like sometime tomorrow, just to get the queen. I wouldn't be surprised if I can at least get the champion tonight. Then I know I can probably get the queen tomorrow. I just can't tell which one I'm
Have you
losing at
played
more,
any of the-
here
yeah,
or
like-
Smash Elite mode. Both's been pretty bad. Oh, it was actually funny
Well, what do you
because
have to do
they
to get-
updated some of the GSP values on Smash, so my Samuses were both kicked out of Elite. Took one game for both of them to get them back in Elite, so what was the point? You should have just kept me in.
What do you have to do to get into Elite Smash?
You see, that's the problem. Still don't really know. The only real consensus I've been hearing is I think you need to be like top 10% in terms of playing skill with that character, because it doesn't matter GSP. It changes every day at this point because more people keep on playing the game. Like launch time, I got Inkling in around 2.4 million, but to get both my Samuses back into Elite was like 2.7 this time around. So it was raised up. So again, it's really hard to say. You just have to be really good with the character. Oh, come on. We literally found people and we got kicked.
Communication.
So close and yet so far.
I'm guessing you've been playing Inkling a lot, haven't you?
Oh, Inkling is definitely an Elite for me. That was the first character I got in. I really like how they play. I'm playing a lot of the Samuses between both normal and Dark Samus and a lot of Sonic. I also been playing a lot of Palutena as well. She got a huge buff in this game.
Yeah.
Like, she was actually, I think, what was it, one of the lowest tier characters in 4? But now she's like near top tier in Ultimate.
Well, that just shows you that, you know, with a few little tweaks, you can make a crappy character into a good character.
Yeah, I think they took a lot of the custom moveset the character had and based that off her new moveset for Ultimate. Because her down B is a counter still, but it's also the Reflect, which was side B from Smash 4. So I just combined two moves into one. And then that explosive move, I swear that was probably one of her customs from 4.
You know, if I remember correctly, yeah, for the big brutes, I did that.
See, that's the problem, though.
Okay.
Ow.
L1 and R1? Oh. Oh, God, dong! I heard that. She threw a manhole cover at his big old brew, and you heard that dong! Right
Oops.
off his head.
Where's the other one?
Whoa, that was kind of glitchy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking at something, that's why I didn't have recruit players yet. No, I'm distracted.
It's okay. It's okay. Whoa, I don't think you were supposed to be on top of that book. crush him. What are you, Rhino now?
He might be.
I think if I remember correctly, I think him, Electro, and Vulture are in this game because
There.
they were in that E3 trailer. Deadly Six were in the E3 trailer.
They are, but the thing is, Deadly Six does not show up until near the end of the game. Just a heads up. It takes a while before they start making an appearance.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the game, actually, your villain is just going to be Mr. Negative.
Okay.
Well, that's not depressing.
Yeah, I know, really.
Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative. He's just
Why
depressed all
can't
the
it?
time.
Why can't it be like Green Goblin or something?
Mr. Negative. He's just depressed all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Not depressing at all.
Then that's the next villain, is just Mr. Depression.
Mr. Depression.
Yeah, spoilers, it's just you as the character. You're just depressed.
That's true.
It's Spider-Man's battle with anxiety.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh shit, Brent's dead.
That's what it is. He's about to get evicted.
I know he's about to. Let me guess, he does get evicted, doesn't he?
I mean, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'll let you guys figure that one out. Oh, come on! That's twice in a row that happened.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
And for reference sake, I optimized my online for the system to not have this happen as much because of how bad Smash was. And it's happening so much in the Splatfest where we're getting dropped.
What the heck? I'm just in the lobby with no menus.
Well, now you're in a
Did
blank
my
void.
game crash?
Is it some kind of weird crash? Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. I kind of wish I could see this one.
Can you...
I took a picture. I'm gonna post it if I can. Did I tell you about the other night when I would load the game that I found iDubbbz in Splatoon?
Oh, I didn't know you found him, no.
Well, I mean, like, someone drew iDubbbz.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you mean. No, I didn't know you even found that post.
Here. It was funny. I'll post it later. I think I'm still stuck in the lobby. I'm gonna have to reboot my game.
I would say maybe just like reboot it. Yeah.
Why all these glitches on modern
Yeah.
games?
I know, it's weird. Like I said, I had to optimize my online because of how bad Smash has been so far. I've set my DNS server, I think, to like a really specific number because apparently it's supposed to reduce the ping, which means you're gonna have a better connection. Yeah, about that. It's been the exact opposite in this game. It's been better in Smash, but not in Splatoon. To be fair, there's not much you can really change to make your settings on the system better, because that doesn't improve anyone else's. Everyone's still trying to play on hotel Wi-Fi.
There, Lester. I showed you. I posted on Twitter. You'll see it. Like, I'm just stuck in the lobby.
No.
You entered the void.
Oh, there we go. Finally got my comm error. There we go.
Wow, that took forever.
I was literally stuck there for like 3 minutes. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, I didn't want to actually swap to it yet. Where's the studio mode?
Connecting to the internet.
I'm not downloading anything, so I don't know why you're.
Yeah, that was
I
more
don't
of an
know
issue
either.
with the game, not with your guys' server.
Yeah. Take you forever to connect to the internet, though. Lester, how do you do the selfies?
I know you have to enter, I think, like, what was it, the photo mode thing via the amiibos? Yeah. All right, now I got it. So this is what you were talking about. I'm showing on the stream now. Like, what in the heck happened here? I want to know what happened. It just, it stopped. It stopped working.
Yeah, it just stopped working. What I meant, Lester, when I said the selfies, I didn't mean Splatoon. I'm sorry, I meant in Spider-Man.
Oh, in Spider-Man. I know it's the camera mode, which I think you have to, what was it, like pause the game to access, or you can map it to a button. No, I want just studio mode.
Oh, okay.
I want to remove that scene.
Hero.
You can tell I haven't streamed in almost a month, but I can't remember how to use my own software.
Right there.
There you go. There's your selfie. You can do selfies in this game. I shared. I was like, yeah. I found that out. I was like, oh, hey, look.
One of my favorite ones I took, I lost, unfortunately, with my hard drive wipe. But I took a selfie when I had one of the later skins unlocked, where you're just a flaming skull. And, yeah, that's gone. I'll have to take another one.
I remember because I just remember because it's like, oh, this is a modern age game. Every freaking mode has a selfie mode.
Yeah, basically.
Every game has a selfie mode in it. I mean, heck, Breath of the Wild had a selfie mode.
I mean, Wind Waker HD did, and that was 2013. I was like, that was right when they were taking off. That's probably one of the funniest ones to think about in concept, because he's just taking a selfie with this giant box of a photograph. Imagine trying to hold that thing steady.
I love that. That was funny. I love that so much. I love Wind Waker HD selfie.
Oh, speaking of which, I had to test some stuff out, and I had to test out the hard drive on the Wii. So I loaded back up the Wind Waker randomizer file we did back in December. I tried out the boss rush thing, and all the items showed up, including light arrows. I learned something very interesting about Wind Waker on light arrows today because of that. The bosses don't get hurt by light arrows. In fact, I gave a boss more health with a light arrow shot. It actually healed.
Wait, excuse me?
It did.
Which boss was it that?
I tried the Dragon Roost boss. I shot him in the eye, and his health bar went up. So, from what I've seen, they don't care about light arrows.
Oh, look where I'm at.
Oh my.
I'll probably have to show you that later, but when I seen that, like, wait, excuse me, did I see that right? Did it go up?
That is so weird.
I didn't know that would be a weird quirk. Why? Ganon gets hurt by them.
Monster, stop breaking.
Hurt by the light arrow? Well, but the bosses don't.
It's like, I would get if it did nothing, but the heal is what confused me.
That is weird.
Okay, can we seriously find something? This is actually getting annoying now.
What?
I think in order to take the picture, you have to hit the screen, the share button. That's how they want you.
Yeah, exactly. You have to set it up
right?
with the photo mode, and then you have to press the share button to take your picture.
So that's the only selfie you can do. Is
It basically, you're taking the picture with the share option, so yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Used to the share features on these consoles.
We don't do much sharing.
We don't do very much sharing.
I mean, I know you do it more on the Switch. Really?
Yeah, well, Switch is easy.
Come on.
Oh my
This is just getting annoying. You know what? I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna just try something myself. Oh, now I'm in your infinite loop. Oh, no, never mind. It fixed itself. Okay, what is going on tonight in this game? I am very confused. I'm going to quit. And I'm going to reload.
Crash time instead.
Just as buggy as Skype. And that's saying something.
Oh,
I miss Skype. Actually, no, I don't. What the hell?
I was gonna say, I miss the old days with how we got together, but it's like, that was our gateway. Let's not go back to that gateway ever again.
Yeah.
It was good time until everything broke, which was like a year into that program for us. Or at least from when we were all using it, because I've been using it since 2007, and it was okay up until 2011. Then at that point, it started to get crappy.
I miss it because that's how we all met. That's the only reason.
Yeah, well, I miss just how that stuff was structured back in that day. It was just not the 20 people in a group. I don't miss that.
Please, no.
I miss just like how often
That
we were
was-
all able to usually hang out, and just like being like group stuff in general. Then like 4 or 5 of us usually getting to hang out pretty often, if I remember, at least in the first year. Alright, now I'm going back in the lobby. This better actually keep us connected. Don't make me break out my cord. I'll go wired if needed.
Yeah.
Which I don't think would make a difference.
Oh, Jared's online? I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I haven't really checked.
Is he playing Splat?
Probably.
Usually
Yeah,
either
he's
he's been playing a lot of Smash now, obviously, or he's been playing a lot of Mario Kart. What I've noticed.
Yeah, he's playing Smash right now.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
Makes sense. Really, Spider-Man?
Okay, do you have a lobby up?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Stop pausing in between.
Well, I was waiting for him. I know he was trying to fiddle around with some things.
Yeah, well, I just quit the game, reloaded, and just hope now that maybe that will make things better. Who knows with this game?
What was it? L1 and. Got it.
You know, when we're doing things, I'm just looking over some statistic stuff, and it's been weird as of late because all of a sudden I noticed out of nowhere that one PlayStation 3 hard drive video I made on YouTube a couple years back, all of a sudden it's just getting a lot of traction. Like, it's getting up there as one of my more popular ones, and it's weird because I wouldn't think many people would look up a PS3 related topic now. But they are. Apparently more so than like the PS4 version.
Look at this.
Well, Amber was going to use your PS4 version eventually when she has to upgrade her thing.
Yeah,
'cause she's thinking
it's
about
pretty
doing
much
it
the
again.
same process. I think it's easier though on the 4, simply because of USB 3.0. That's literally the one reason why it's easier. Backup and restore processes take like a third of the time now.
Yeah.
I remember when I did mine for the 300 gig
I'm-
drive on PS3, it took like over a day, I think, to do a backup and a restore. And then on the PS4, it took maybe 3 hours to do the backup and then the restore later. Like it was it was not
I
even
just
half the
looked
time.
at
It was way less.
earlier today. I just looked at it earlier today. My unboxing of the Xbox One and review, it's got over 21,000 views.
Yeah, that's really high.
Like, holy crap!
Yeah, my Wii
What
U
did you
one
do?
is also
I
like
don't
that
know.
too. Like the Wii U one is at 171K or something stupid, which is again bizarre to think about.
Just like, wow, I wish I did better on my other video stuff. Like, what did I do?
Yeah,
to make
really.
that-
Yeah, like Wii U unboxing, that was 174K. And then that PlayStation adapter thing I did back in the early days of the channel is 84K still. So it's the Wii U video is double my second one, and that is hilarious to me. It's like Wii U beats the
I
PlayStation.
think, what was it then? I think the PlayStation TV thing that I did, I think it got a lot of views too. I'll have to look at it, but
Alright, we're no longer a Let's Play channel. We'll just,
I'll just
review
review
console.
freaking
Yeah,
tech. That's all.
Pretty
we'll
much.
do.
Oh, come on. That's 3 in a row.
Oh my god!
Okay,
That is
broken.
literally 3 in a
Game's
row.
just like I've given up.
I think it did. I say if
Oh
we
my
can't
gosh.
connect after this one, we might just have to either call it or maybe like do something else because it's not letting me connect. It's not letting you connect either.
Come on. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in my infinite loop again.
No, not again.
Not again.
Where I'm at.
Oh my gosh.
Here's where I'm on.
Empire State Building. Come on, game. Let me go through. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, I'll try joining your thing again.
Yeah, and let's just pray that it actually connects.
I probably won't if we have to like swap games or something. I'd like to hold. If we ever have to swap games to like Smash or something, could you let us at least record the online stuff first before we jump on online?
Yeah, yeah, I had a feeling that's fine.
We still need to record that. Like, there's a but even though we finished World of Light, that literally took the longest time.
Well, yeah, it's a 30-hour campaign, so I'm not surprised. I mean, at this point, you can probably like jump into the online whenever you felt like it now, because at this point, covering all the other modes won't take long. Probably a few videos per each mode at the most at this point compared to World of Light.
Most of the reason why is I wanted to hold off is because I think they had a little tutorial at the beginning. I wanted to show that off.
Yeah, well, no, I know they do that. I agree. But what I mean at this point is pretty much you can probably do that whenever, just because of all the other modes now being pretty easy to cover compared to World of Light.
Like, Games and More won't take us as long.
Yeah, there's not much in Games and More, to be honest.
That's so... I wish that they put, like, a lot more modes in that.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest disappointment is no Break the Targets mode in Home Run Contest this time around. Like, I know with each Smash game after Melee, it got nerfed, but to see no Break the Targets at all is still a little weird.
I'm wondering if they'll add those as, like, free updates.
I mean, if they do add modes, I wouldn't be surprised, because that would make the most sense. I mean, they could do a similar thing to how they had it structured in Brawl 4, where it's just a specific set of stages and not like a stage per character. Because imagine trying to make, like, 70 plus Break the Target stages.
Yeah,
I can get why they wouldn't do that.
A lot of people wish that it's like, well, I wish they had an individual one for each character. I said, you guys, oh, it's 10x battle.
Oh, wow, we better not disconnect. I would say we better not lose, but this trend, it's more the disconnect side.
But, I know a lot of people are like saying, well, they should make them individual for each one. I'm like, you do realize how long that would take, right?
Yeah, I get why they wouldn't. Like, I get why they changed the All-Star mode for that reason, because how many dang characters are in it now? I think All-Star is the hardest in this one for that reason, too, because now you can't heal in between rounds, because there are no rounds, just one round. So, be very defensive.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through 74 characters on classic mode, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured, like, oh, we'll do all the characters classic modes. I was like, no.
Good luck with that. Just do all the ones that have, like, pretty much, like, the bosses changed, and that's pretty much it. So at that point, you maybe would do 10 runs at the most.
Oh.
So it wouldn't be nearly as bad.
I think that's, like, I'll do all the classic modes in my own time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do it at one point for that same reason, too. There's a lot of them, that's for sure. I pretty much did all of the classic runs I want to do to see the exclusive bosses. So at this point, it's just if I do it again, it's going to be bosses I've already seen.
Are they all the same bosses from World of Light, though?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Okay.
So if you fought in World of Light, you've already fought the bosses in Classic. The only difference is that you can have both Master and Crazy Hand fighting at the same time. That's it. Because World of Light never did that. It was one or the other.
I did find that the spoilers for anybody who hasn't played it yet. The last segment of World of Light was great.
Well, the last segment was probably one of the best ones. That's for sure. Like, that was probably my favorite part of the whole mode. Makes me wish I can replay it, even though I can't, unless I replay the entire mode to get to that one fight.
New game plus it.
Yeah, pretty much. Just be a Big Mac. Just take a Big Mac in all your fights with a side of fries.
Come on, guys. We can't lose this. We gotta go.
I mean, we're doing good now, but I'm afraid they're gonna push us back. Gotta keep it going. Alright, I got the brush. What is going on? I haven't seen a single one of them in a while. Oh, now I do. Never mind. Spoke too soon.
Okay, come on, guys. Oh, we won this one.
I think we did. I think we did. Yeah, look at that. There's so much white.
Oh my gosh.
She was trying to bury it.
Okay, good.
I'm
We
glad
won
that the
10x.
first game we can win in quite a long time is actually a 10x. That actually makes a huge difference on our level.
Yeah.
That'll help out a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. I mean, right there, that gave me so many points towards the Splatfest level. I think I'm near halfway now to Defender from what I've seen.
Yeah. I'm about.
I'm at 200, so I'm getting close.
Union Square Park. You doing all the landmarks?
Yeah, I figured I'll fucking get them out of the way now. I like doing the collectibles, it's fun. Seeing
Yeah,
the whole city,
yeah, they are.
especially the landmarks, because you get to go on different places like the Avengers Tower. 'Cause,
Yeah,
you know, they put that in.
that's true.
Didn't Avengers 1 take place in New York? I thought so.
I think it did, yeah.
It's like, where the hell was Spider-Man during Avengers 1?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't think it
I
really
didn't know.
exists at that point for him.
Oh, I forgot. Disney didn't quite own him just yet.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
They, Marvel didn't even own them at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sony
like
owned
right
him.
before Avengers was, I think maybe when they were trying to negotiate stuff. So I was like, what? Maybe I don't know if they got the rights to them by the time Avengers 2 came out. I know for a fact it was at least after that they had the rights with Marvel.
They got him. Spider-Man's first like entry to the Avengers canon was Civil War.
But what I mean more is not that. I mean like when Marvel was bought out by Disney. I can't remember. Excuse me, I can't remember if it was before or after Avengers 2.
It was only like 20.
No, it was a lot earlier than that. I think it was like
Like they
2000?
got Marvel, I think around 2013 or so.
yeah.
'Cause I
they
remember
bought
that's when
Marvel.
they were delisting a whole bunch of Marvel games because Activision couldn't get the rights because of Disney,
That's right.
which is dumb because there's a lot of games that you just still can't get anymore. Like I'm glad they brought back the Deadpool game, but it's like some others I kind of want to see come back, like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Bring that one back. Unless you get that physical in the PS3 or 360, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
Which sucks because that does have a PC port. And it's like, if you want to play the PC version, you're out of luck. I'll just have to stick with my PS3 copy.
I'm kind of interested in Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah.
Because I like I like the first one. I haven't played the second one, but I heard it was kind of crap.
Yeah.
But I want to play it. Since Nintendo's kind of publishing this one, I'm kind of wondering if it'll be like the first one.
Yeah, that's
First-
what makes me wonder too.
Bombs away.
Okay, I had 3 people in my targeting reticle. As soon as I hit the button to shoot off my 10 missiles, 1. What happened to the other 2? They were still in my reticle.
Weird.
That is weird.
The game's glitching again.
Yeah, really. Can't wait for the disconnect.
At least it didn't disconnect in the 10x battle. I would have been pissed.
Matt, change your DNS to 1111. Trust me, it works. That's not even a joke.
Okay.
It sounds like a joke, but I'm not kidding. I think what primary DNS is 1111, and then the secondary is 1001, because apparently it gives you some of the lowest response time. But when you say it to someone, it sounds like a joke. Like, set it to 1111. Are you serious? You can't be serious.
Okay, I think we definitely won this one.
Yeah, this has been an annihilation.
Okay, there we go.
You did it.
We did it. I'd like to at least get champion before tonight.
Yeah. Can't agree there.
Because holy crap, that series of games where we just kept losing, it's kind of like, man, I'm not
Yeah,
going.
that was a little rough.
How's that controller feel, Lester?
Yeah, it definitely feels like a pro controller. So that's a plus. No, but yeah, it's good because I like Splatoon. I just like its look. I mean, it can have definitely that placebo effect make you think you're doing better because it's Splatoon themed and you're playing Splatoon.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I went from having 1 pro controller to 3 in like a month span. That felt a little weird. But all of them are really nice looking, so I'm happy with that.
I'd like to get that Xenoblade one, but
And the Smash.
the Smash one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like I feel like if you buy 1 pro controller, unless
Buy them all.
you don't need another one. But I don't know. It's like I want to collect them, but I'm like that's gonna hurt my wallet. No, don't do that.
Well, that's, yeah. I mean, I wanted the one because I knew it was going to be very hard to get later anyways. And because of my Twitch pay was the only reason why I was able to get it right away. So, that's pretty much it.
Ink your base. Even if you're novice, hey, novice Splatoon players, first tip of advice, always ink your base.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, my local
Please,
recording just had an issue and just kind of stopped. Like, well, this is going to be a pain in the ass to edit now. Great.
Oh,
It stopped for a split second. Like, that's going to be enough to cause a problem. I have a solution in mind, just not going to be easy.
I hate when that stuff happens.
Same.
It's like, why you gotta stop?
Man, I've been trying to upload the Golden Sun, like, streams that I had, and it's been a pain in the ass trying to get those uploaded.
Yeah, I can understand that pain.
Yours is just in 360, imagine 1080.
I know. That's why I was asking if it's possible. I know I stream in low quality, but I was wondering if you could do like the local recording in higher quality.
Yeah, and like I have to see how your settings will work, because I know you can. That's what I do. Because you know I've been streaming at 720, but I upload these highlights at 1080 because compression just does not look as good in 720 on YouTube. You can work around a little bit more on Twitch, but not on YouTube. Still bugs me. There's no options. Why? It's 2019. We should have those by now on every single stream. Just do it.
Yeah. Look what YouTube did. They gave everybody premieres.
Yeah.
Why
When
can't
originally it was one of the worst ways to get premieres, you know, 100K subs, which is impossible for most people.
I don't understand this.
Yeah, they had the back roll down
Why
one
is
immediately.
Why is that option like a hard thing to give people?
I don't get it when other sites like YouTube can, because Twitch has the money, you know they do, because of the Amazon support.
Well, yeah, Twitch has no excuse for that.
Yeah.
Twitch is a big company. For Pete's sake. Oh, there was something that I heard the other day that was like something Twitch kind of bothered me that Twitch did. And you know, I know we're on Twitch, we shouldn't be complaining about them, but you know, freedom of speech and all. This really did bother me. Apparently on New Year's Eve, I know Ninja's a big streamer.
Yep.
But there was literally people like Twitch was running ads for the New Year's live stream that Ninja was hosting on his channel on other people's live streams.
Oh yeah, that was a big controversial thing because no one wanted to get Ninja ads on their stream, and that's all we got.
Why is that that's not appropriate.
And they conveniently started to do that this month on mobile because for the longest time there was really no ads on the mobile, especially if you had Twitch Prime. But now they're all over the place. Like I can't watch any streams on Twitch Mobile anymore. I had to download a third-party Twitch app to get around that because it's unviewable. Every time you load a stream, here's a 30-second ad that you can't skip. If you disconnect in some way, let's play the ad again. Why? It was a mess. So that's why I'm pretty much just not really using the official one anymore. I'm just using a third-party app.
It's just like, well, yeah, it's just like, I'd be, if, like, for instance, YouTube, if, like, a content creator paid to have ad rolls on people's videos, it's just like, and you had ads running on your video, and one of the ads was somebody saying, hey, go subscribe to my channel. It's like, that would bother me too, because it's just like, I didn't pay for you to go pull viewers away from me.
That's pretty much the problem, yeah. Like, that's not what they're supposed to be doing, but yet here we are.
Yeah, that's what Twitch did, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree.
Go watch this guy.
Pretty much. That's one thing we're wanting you to do. No, let's not host it on our Twitch channel, you know, the Twitch channel itself. No, let's just host it on Ninja's and just redirect everyone to Ninja. Yeah, okay. Sure. What's next? You're going to tell me that YouTube's going to redirect everyone to Will Smith's chat? Wait a minute. Like, they do crap like that, so never mind. Joke avoided.
That channel, the best channel.
I love that.
You know what I love to see? I seen that PewDiePie's like YouTube Rewind but better video is like what 20 million views or something, and it's not on trending.
Yeah.
But yet there's some other video that just got the 2 million like in a less amount of time, and it's like #1 on trending. It's like, excuse me?
Oh my
The
God.
YouTube bias is so real.
YouTube bias is I
don't care if they do, but even I will admit that, yeah, that probably should have been on trending.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steal your kill like that, Lester.
It's fine. I splat the memes, so the world's safe.
I love this game. I think this is like one of the best games that I can feel like I don't get like super upset at.
Yeah.
And it's like the only multiplayer game that I'll play anymore.
Pretty much. This is Smash, though, like the two I usually play. Oh, and Mario Kart, obviously, but that's about it.
Mario Kart.
I'll play a kart racer and this and Smash.
But like this game is like the only multiplayer game that I'll play, and I will have fun, and I won't be upset about it.
Basically.
I say that, and I thought, I got splatted. It's okay. I'm not gonna know, like, I'm just doing a John Trump.
Yeah.
Who's John Tom named in Ocarina?
Don't spoil it.
What?
Spoilers or make jokes.
Spider-Man's got John.
Spider-Man's got Johns, yeah, probably. This building's not sticky enough. No John, Spider-Man, no Johns. I keep on killing the memes. I feel so good.
Well, what does the guy named Memes?
Yeah.
Oh my
I feel so
gosh.
good. Gotta kill those memes.
Meme review.
Memes are definitely the lowest form of jokes, so we must kill the meme. Also, I see that thing that you shared on Twitter, Amber. I think actually during this loading screen I'm gonna play the Jane Jemison clip. Because why not?
Okay.
I mean, you guys won't hear it obviously in the call, but viewers will.
I've heard it like 5 times now.
Yeah.
So I'm good. I love it though. It's the best.
I want you to rehire yourself.
My boss told me that. I'd be like, no, fuck you. I
Yeah.
quit.
Pretty much. So I'll swap the feed. I'll keep the game going in the background, so just hear some Splatoon going on. Let's just go ahead and just load this.
Get ready, folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband
Jane Jones is
was
just so good.
kidnapped by Spider-Man.
I love him in this
No,
game.
you've
It's
got it
so
all
funny.
wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car.
And
Spider-Man
that's the thing,
found
it's
him
just
and
like-
got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Like, I
Pardon
still
me, ma'am,
think
I
that
didn't hear that last
2017
part
was
over my intern's
a better
utter
year for
incompetence.
games.
You realize, of course,
But
that it's
2018
possible
had
Spider-Man
some good-
arranged the
good
kidnapping
games.
so he could save your
Yeah.
husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crimes.
It's clear we
I
are at
still
an
need to play
impasse.
God of
My
War.
best to you
I
and
heard
your
that
husband,
game's pretty
madam.
easy to play.
Jared,
Yeah.
go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then
Couldn't you have to
rehire yourself
play it?
before the commercial ends. But no, your job hangs by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
It's so good. If I pay you, I cut your salary in half. It sounds like my work.
Oh, that's fair.
If I
Pay
paid
you an
I'd-
exposure. Thanks, YouTube.
Gosh, there seems to be a lot of people just doing that. I'm not paying an exposure bullshit.
Basically.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, guys, just do the right thing. Stop being so cheap, please. Paid people who you well, that whole thing with Matt Pat yesterday, I was just like, holy crap.
Well, his was definitely the worst case one I heard in a long time of clickbait. Like, it went basically like how, like, he basically titled his video very misleadingly calling a game Undertale 2. It was not even related.
No, the game wasn't even related to Undertale. Even the developer said that. I've been working on this before the game even came out. I was like, wow. Yeah, it's just like, you know, I understand you gotta make do with the YouTube algorithm. I understand, guys, but don't
I mean,
mislead.
there's just some things you don't do if you want to maintain your honor. That's kind of one of them.
I still can't believe he did. I was like, yeah, at least, you know, the whole thing with people saying, well, not linking the description is kind of bad. I'm like, not every YouTuber does that.
Yeah, so that I can get, because like you said, a lot of them kind of forget to do that kind of stuff, so it's nothing surprising. Still not a good thing, but nothing surprising.
No, it's not a good thing still, but, you know, it's just like, I wouldn't berate people over it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the whole, like, getting the studio name wrong, putting all your tags as Undertale, misleading people thinking it's an Undertale fan game, and it really isn't, it's an indie game, you know?
Yeah, all that's just uncalled for.
That's the problem. That's what more the issue that I was having. The whole, like, not putting the game link in the description to go download. I don't feel like he's obligated to do that. I think people, if he would have told people it was a, you know, an indie game you can buy off of, you know, Steam or something like that, if that's what it was, that's fine. People can go look it up.
Yeah, 'cause that happens all the time.
But, like, just don't brand it as something it's not. That's kind of silly.
I mean, that's
Just
false
like-
advertisement, and you can't do
False
that. Oh, I didn't even know there was a roller there.
Oh, come on.
I'm pretty
think
sure that's a major loss. Not just a loss,
Yeah.
a major one.
Why is theirs like brown?
Yeah,
That's
the
supposed to be
lighting
like-
is more brown looking. I know it's supposed to be like an orange, but it doesn't really look like an orange.
Nah. You got a trophy that said all the king's men. What did that do?
Clear down all the hideout.
Oh, Fisk hideouts? Okay. Alright. I'm so close to the champion.
Yeah, I mean I'm at 390, so I'm very close as well. Tiny bit over 100 to go.
Which I think the max you can get is 60 from each win, right?
No, you can go a lot higher than that because of the like ink bonus and maybe a 1.1 bonus if your team is I guess coordinated. Which good luck trying to figure that one out.
Yeah. Landmarks complete.
For this area.
Waiting for more players. Hey, at least we're not running into any more of our own teammates.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, we got Ash in here. Speed him up. As for never evolving your Pokemon. You wonder why you keep on losing until you Elite Four? Yeah, that's why. Go Pikachu! Yeah, about that. I have a Charizard. That's gonna stomp it.
He's just a Let's Go player, just using his starter the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
You refuse to evolve. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. If my Pokemon wanted to say who they were, I'd look.
I'm gonna shove this Thunderstone down your throat and you're gonna like it. No, don't do that. And that's how Let's Go was born.
No, it's like you take a bunch of candies and you just stuff it down their throat. Here, eat some candy.
I mean, that's basically what you do with the TMs.
My only complaint, well, I have a couple of.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's not the only.
My only complaint. There's like 10 million of them.
My only complaint is everything's wrong with the game. Wow, okay, that's a big complaint.
But what I was gonna say, like one of the things I wish that you could do in Let's Go is I wish you could turn experience share off.
Yeah.
Like, that's really kind of throw me off when I was trying to get some Pokemon back up to snuff.
Well, it makes
But,
things
yeah,
very unbalanced. That's the problem. So your starter is gonna usually be like 10 plus levels ahead of some of your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mine's like 30 right now.
I just put mine in the box and just had the Pokemon that I wanted.
That's pretty much what you have to do if you want things to be more even.
I mean, at least there's a workaround to the system, but it's just like, I just wish I could turn it off on YouTube.
I did not mean to jump off the edge. I was trying to jump a little bit back, but not that far back.
And it's not even like I care about the being over leveled stuff. I stopped caring about being over leveled like years ago. It's just like I just want to train have all my Pokemon kind of be at the same spot level wise.
Basically.
You guys are all you little kingpins in training, so cute.
Man, this is such a whiteout right now, and I'm liking it. Let's keep it up.
Let's keep it up. Keep pushing.
Ow! I just got blobbed. There, I keep on killing Ash, so hopefully now he'll probably win the Elite Four one day. Probably not, knowing his streak.
Probably not.
He was so close in 6th gen. He was one fight away. But nope. Better nerf Greninja.
Better Nerf Greninja, yes.
And that's how he lost. This Greninja got one final nerf.
You got a buff with Ash Greninja, but then he got nerfed again.
Yeah, pretty much. Wow. Okay, that was interesting. I inked 1,111 ink according to the game for this match.
Oh my gosh. Oh. My shirt's full of abilities. Can I go wash it?
It's dirty. Oh, I just hit go. Oops. I want to back out too because I also need to do the same thing soon and put back on levels.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do it after this game.
Yeah, we'll do it after this game.
I say once I get the champion, then we can probably call it for tonight because I'm getting close myself, and I know you're getting close. Or maybe even getting to it after that last game. Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind.
I am champion.
What are you talking about?
I'm already there, Bob.
I beat Ash Ketchum. I am the champion. He's not. Watch you win this when we get the champion. It's like, alright, I guess we're done for the night. We're gonna expect it.
What time do you guys start? Like at 8?
We started about 7 o'clock.
Well, no, we did start around 8.
7 o'clock my time.
Okay, so you've been there for a couple hours.
Yeah. You got the Jamerson thing though. That was fun.
That was amazing.
The one that Lester likes.
I'm so glad we got that on stream.
Yeah, I'm so glad that they cast Yuri Lowenthal as Spider-Man. He's such a good character.
There's so much death. Oh my god.
So much death and destruction.
I turned around and there was like 4 auto bombs on me, and then right in front of my face was an arrow spray.
Really?
So that was a little too much death.
Ah!
I avenged you. Or wait, no, that was someone else. Never mind. I got Allie.
I got Carbon Roller Deco to death. Did you know that, like, Inkling's, like, down B with the roller? Like, freaking ground enemies in Smash?
Oh yeah, the side B. Yeah, it's OP.
Yeah, sorry.
It is OP.
Holy crap, his roller is OP. It's just like the original Splatoon.
Actually, I know, it's so funny. It's all for circle. I actually seen a video on Twitter. It was pretty funny. It was just a guy playing Smash, and then he got hit by the Inkling side B, and he just gets up. He, like, goes, he does a couple things. Like, he makes a sandwich and takes out the garbage, just relaxes for a bit, then comes back, and then he dies. And just rage quits the game. It's like, if you're on a high percentage and you get hit by the roller move, I swear, you're in the ground for like a good 10 seconds. I mean, I love how they play, though. Inklings are just so fun. They take some time to get used to because they're one of the more quirky fighters, but once you get used to how they work, they're a fun character.
I like playing... Amber knows this. I've been playing King K. Rool a lot. His down throw. Oh my god.
Oh man, he is really broken in some areas too. Like that down throw is insane.
Down throw is just ground, then get Boxy Glove and just smash him out of the park. It's like, oh my god.
It takes some time to get used to his back A aerial move. That's his spike. That takes some time to get used to, but once you get used to that, it's actually really fun to do.
King K. Rool is such a fun character to play as.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't even care he's broke. He's kind of a little bit broke, but it's just like...
I mean, he's getting the nerfs. You know he's going to get some nerfs.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we might have got it. Yep, we did. Wow, okay. Wasn't expecting that to get me the champion, because this is definitely a champion. I know it. Well, I did say if we got the champion, that's how we'll call it, so I'm not going to go back on that word.
You done?
Yep, there it is. I'll be done
Dedicated.
with this for tonight. Yeah, I think because that was so soon, I think I may just do half an hour of like online matches real fast and Smash, and that's about it.
Okay, that's fine.
Because you can see how Elite works, which is literally nothing different. It's just the namesake, bragging rights. That's it. Yeah, that kind of sucks. In hindsight, it sucks.
Amber is playing against Shocker right now. Fighting against Shocker.
All right, let's scrub this thing. All right, scrub. Actually, I'm literally one game away from actually filling my shirt. You know what? I might as well just do that. Get one more perk on the shirt, and then scrub it. I didn't know it was that close. I thought it was like maybe halfway. I haven't been paying attention to that meter.
I better go do that too, because I was like, wait, I got.
Wait, where's your shirt fully located at this point? Is it 3 chunked?
Yeah, it's got 3 chunks.
All right. You know what? For now, I'll go back. I'll go in via pro mode just to get the one game real fast to get the one thing on my shirt. Because it, like I said, it's gonna be bothering me if I don't do that. It'd be a waste if I scrub it when it's that close. So I might as well just get the last perk on it. Plus, we rarely get to see the pro mode in these streams anyways, because we usually play with friends. I showed a decent amount of it with the Smash one, but that's about it. Matt, though, you betrayed me. You're a fam king. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
What was that? Wait, what did I do?
You're a fam king on my game here, traitor.
Oh, there must be a.
You're a
Play.
fam king. Oh, yeah.
Bam. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're a fam king for some reason. Don't worry, I'm gonna have to splat you because you're a traitor now.
Oh, they changed the stages anyways.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Good time to end off on it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pretty much.
Was there a meme that said? Oh, I thought it for a second there. It said, "Stay frosty, Deuterinos." I was like, "Oh my gosh, are we?"
I mean, this community is full of memers, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Ned Flanger, good lord.
Oh no, they got rid of the podcast. Dang it.
I am surprised I got 3 missiles out on that shot.
Well, I thought there's like.
Yeah. Make it clean. Rub-a-dub-dub.
I did not care what the podcast had on when I had to replay the game a couple weeks back, because every time it came on, I just brushed past and it would always turn off. But to be fair, I heard them already, so kind of why.
I'm just glad we got to hear the one I wanted to hear the most.
Yeah, that one played conveniently for me. It was around a point I was just swinging around, just I think getting some of the pictures for the landmarks, so I was able to hear the full thing. It's so good. Because when you're doing the crimes or going to the other missions, that podcast will stop immediately. So later in the game, if you're just trying to hunt down all the crimes, you're not going to hear much of that podcast if it appears.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be right back, Lester.
Alright, that's fine. I'll kill you while you're gone. There we go, 3 in a row.
Why?
Yeah, I told him I was going to kill him while he's gone. That was a nice little kill.
Why am I missing a landmark, but it's not showing up on my map?
That's weird. I wonder which one is thinking you're missing.
Am I supposed to get a trophy for all the landmarks?
I don't think you do. Can't remember about that one. I didn't even know it was a blaster until it killed me. Come on, guys. Survive just for a little bit longer. Just we need 5 more seconds of living. Then everyone can die. It's okay. Please tell me that was enough. Because that looked very close at the end. Yeah, I think we got it. Alright, never mind. We're good. We're good. Now I'll scrub my shirt. What a roller coaster of emotions this past 5 minutes. Dang, Pika with the 13 kills. It's like the actual Pikachu in Smash. Nothing but kills. Actually, no. That's Pichu. It makes me want to strangle a little sucker. Okay, now I'll go scrub, and then we'll look at the memes. There's plenty of those.
Lester.
You know what to be true, it's Splatoon. Alright, scrub me. I also like how Merch is actually wearing a little party hat. That's a nice touch. "2019, the year that Splatoon 2 dies." I don't like this guy. Oh, it says "Stay Frosty Squiddos." I read that as "Sexy Frosty Squiddos." I'm like, okay, I'm getting away from this. Oh, why? That looks more horrifying when there's no suit to the dog head. It's just dog head. I'm gonna walk away now. Friends don't buy you to Switch. That guy needs to know how to write. Friends Switch don't buy you to. I don't know why you read that as bad. That's a really cool post. I can't read what that says, but that's a really good drawing. "The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb." I just felt like I read a cult message. That's also a really nice post. Team fam, yep, there that is. Haven't got enough for a snail. There's the fun post. F is for team friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, anytime at all. Except when there's a DC. Now that's good.
Wow.
That is good.
That is awesome.
What's with the random Adventure Time thing in here? Just dying, gonna question it. It's just here. I mean, honestly, these are some of the best posts I've seen for Splatfest. They're actually wholesome. Compared to the weird ones. I was actually expecting a post of, "Hey, it's waiting," but luckily we haven't gotten anything like that. People are at least somewhat mature.
Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, it's a good event. I just think its timing sucked, that's all. Like, if they swapped the Smash Bros. One and this Splatfest, that would have been fine. Like, have this one mid-December before the holidays started, celebrate the holidays before they start. Would have made more sense than celebrating everything after they're all done. That's the only complaint I have about this. Well, and obviously the connection issues we had for like, what, 15, 20 minutes? For no apparent reason. That was great. But yeah, besides that, this has been a solid Splatfest. Probably play more of this on my own tomorrow and get the max ranking. So yeah, that was fun.